this is Dr. Srimathy Kesan, founder CEO of Space Kids India from Chennai. The only Indian woman who is creating scientists for the country as young as 4 years old and creating science awareness to the last child of the country. While saying this, we are not only creating science awareness and scientists for the country. You may ask, how are you creating scientists for the country? I would tell you, we would handpick children from different parts of the country and give them a project in space. In space? Yes, real space. Space Kids India is the only organization in the country who've launched 1 orbital satellite, 2 suborbital satellites, and 12 balloon satellites, and all, mind you, not with adult scientists but with young scientists. Young in the sense 16 years until 20 years. This is my team, and these are the kids who actually developed the satellite. One went up through NASA's rocket, the Terrier Orion, and that created history across the globe. Almost 900 media had covered us, and we were on the Forbes magazine. Imagine a 16-year-old in a Forbes magazine. The satellite's name was CalamSat. That was the world's lightest and first ever 3D printed satellite. The second satellite that went up the ISRO's rocket, which we built in a record time of 6 days, was again created by this young team. So it is just that this team can do wonders. Well, not only this team, your children too can create wonders if alone you can create a platform for them and give them the freedom to think what they can do. Well, this is what we do in Space Kids India, and that's why I think we have broken so many world records. Well, as an entrepreneur, how did I start this and why did I start this? If I have to tell you, I wanted to bridge the gap in the education system. You know, the focus on space science. Space is the future, and still we don't do anything for space except that 2 pages that we study in our textbooks, probably in the 10th grade. So that's where I thought, why do we have to wait until we do a postdoctoral and then get into ISRO or NASA and work on real projects? Children are extremely out of the box thinkers. So that is the reason I handpicked these children, mentored them, and we've launched so many satellites. Initially, when I started, I'm the first Indian ambassador to the NASA space camps, ESA space camps, and today the Russian space camps. So going there, touching the rockets, feeling the spacecrafts, talking about satellites gave me that interest and that kick to create, to build, to design satellites and launch them. I'm extremely happy that I'm the only woman in the country who's done this rare feat. Well, as a child, I was an all-rounder, a national basketball player. I played almost 10 nationals, and I was a state athlete, a dancer, a debater, and the first cadet to hold a sword and walk the parade, command the parade, a paratrooper. So an avid all-rounder, I should say. I was an avid all-rounder right through school and college, hailed from Hyderabad and then moved to Chennai. Well, this basketball, being a sportsman and being an NCC cadet, I think that's what played a major role in me to whenever I fall down, to just rise up and move forward. There are so many incidences if I have to quote, but I think on the whole, if you are a sportsman or an NCC cadet, nothing would deter you, and country comes first. So these satellites that we developed broke the records and created history and created a big name for the country. So I'm extremely proud to have started this organization, and we are more than happy to have more children in our team. And the future, we are working on a sounding rocket Hopefully, we will be launching that rocket next year. And again, mind you, these are with students. Everything, designing to manufacturing, everything by students. So Indian students are extremely intelligent. It is just that they lack a bit of self-confidence. So you just mentor them, give them a platform, and they will definitely rock and take the country ahead. So this is Dr. Srimathy again for you from Space Kids India.